Hey guys, how's it going? My name's Jay Simon and this is Bring the Real. How-tos and reviews done for you. Today we're gonna be taking a look at the Intex Pure Spa heater pump, and we're gonna be looking at the issue of the E90 code. And I know that there's a lot of videos on YouTube that show different troubleshooting and problems with that code. And basically, like, I'm gonna boil this down into two main problems that you're gonna have, and they're both easy fixes you can do that are cheap. You don't necessarily have to replace your pump or any other parts. So the first thing that you want to do if you have an E90 code is you want to replace your filter. You can remove the filter and reset the pump and just see if that's the issue. In most cases that will fix your problem, but if it doesn't, here is what we have found to be the main problem. So I've already disassembled this, but I've kind of put the shell back together. So I'm going to show you how to remove your pump, and what we're going to end up replacing is the shaft for the impeller. Okay, so you have a couple screws here, and then you have a couple up front. Okay, you're gonna have one here and one on the other side, and then when you flip this over, you flip your pump over, you're going to have a couple on the bottom that are the same thing. So there's basically just a couple of screws, and then what that will do is allow you to pull the shell right off of this. So I'm gonna go ahead and pull the shell up. And the other thing too is we have to this plug that goes to your control unit. This unthreads. There's one screw, and then this just pulls right out of there. Okay, and then this will slide right off. Okay, and then you can go ahead and slide the bottom one off as well. All right. And then that will give you access to where the pump is. And your pump sits, and this is your pump, and it's already been removed, obviously. And this is the cover. So there is 5 screws that go on that, and I'll show you that in a minute. Okay, and this sits like this. Okay, and it threads into this side. And then this, the best way I've found is to just pull this clamp off. You'll get a clamp here. So loosen that clamp and then take it out of here. Okay, so unthread this side and then loosen this clamp and pull that out. And then this gets one screw here that sits in that. All right, so once you've taken that, remove that. And so there's 5 screws that look like this. Okay. And they have a nut on the back. And the best thing to do is put down a towel like this so you're not going to lose any parts. Okay. And there's just 5 of those. And then that will come apart. And then what you're going to see is this. You're going to have your impeller in here like this. And now when we took this apart, this is our new upgraded shaft. And so this is made of tungsten. You can't replace this with something in metal because it has to do with the magnets in here. So tungsten isn't magnetized. Okay, so they can use tungsten, and tungsten is very strong. So this was about $17 on eBay, shipped with shipping. You can buy them cheaper. I mean, they were like $13 for a set of 2, but I can't imagine that this is gonna break, so why buy something that you're gonna have to replace again? But what we saw when we took this apart was the shaft in here was broken in about 3 different places. And so basically, that's what your impeller looks like. So you wanna check and make sure your impeller isn't cracked at all. And you wanna, that it's in good shape. I've seen these where they're cracked, but this shaft Slides in there like that, okay? And then you just slide that back together. Okay? I'm actually going to put the shaft in first. So I can see that shaft is sitting home. Okay? And then I'm going to slide this over it, the impeller. Okay? And that's about how far out it should stick. And then go ahead and just assemble this like that. Okay, and then just put your screws back in. And then, like I said, that'll go back like that. I've seen people where they talk about replacing the pumps and keeping pumps on hand, and I think basically what they're doing is they're breaking a shaft and they're just replacing the whole unit. These are very simple to take apart. It's simple to do that upgrade, and then you won't have to fix it again unless something wears out with the pump. But we've been using this for about 2 years, and everything looks great inside. It's actually clean. Okay, so and this is your plug, which can only go one way. There's a little notch that's got to be lined up, and then this just threads on. Okay. So your plug would go in, these threads would go on, okay? And then you would just have to put your shell back together, and that's it. So the two main causes of your E90 code are gonna be clogged filter and are gonna be your impeller shaft, and my suggestion is to get the upgraded impeller shaft, get the tungsten shaft, and then you won't have to replace it again. I hope this video was helpful to you guys. In the future, we're going to show you how where we have our hot tub set up, and that's in our bedroom. So we bring it outside in the nice weather in the summer, and then we bring it inside in the winter. So hope you guys like this video. Hopefully it was helpful. If it was, please subscribe. Please hit the like button, and have a great day, and happy hot tubbing.